In the 1970s, when you decided to come and compete for Barton Community College, I know he was a great Bend guy. Was it just to stay local? What was the decision factor in choosing Barton?
Well, a lot of it actually had to do with Coach Saib. He did a lot of great things. Was a great jump coach at the time, and so a lot of times an athlete will make the decision based on the coach.
You cleared 7 foot a number of times, and I remember hearing Trevor Rawls say it earlier this afternoon, especially at that time in the 1970s, just kind of unheard of to do it that easily. What was key to your success here at Barton?
Well, good training. I was telling them earlier, I grew up in a great place in Great Bend where all the kids we'd play all the different sports and stuff. So, kept in good shape. But I figured out that I could jump pretty high very, very early and just continued to do it.
You went on to the University of Kansas. Kind of take us on the path of your career after leaving KU.
So after KU, I did a few things. I eventually ended up at the Boeing Company and had the opportunity to work in Wichita and in Seattle, in Saint-Nazaire, France, and in Tulsa as a quality director and director of facilities for a while.
What was the initial reaction when you found out you're going to be inducted?
Well, humbled obviously, but it's a great honor, and having been exposed to it when Coach Saib went in 3 years ago, it was it's kind of surreal right now. So I'm excited about it, and I feel very fortunate.
What did Barton mean to you? Can you kind of look back at it now, back in the 1970s, but how much fun did you have? What was it like here at Barton back in the 70s?
It was a lot of fun, but it's where I started my education, and I went ahead and got a couple more degrees in economics, but Barton County is where I took my first economics class, and my second actually, and figured out that I really kind of liked it.
I mean, again, some of your background, 7 foot barrier, multiple times, the indoor-outdoor season in your freshman campaign. First at 4 different venues to accomplish the feat, with initial record-breaking height coming at Adams State University. Placed 6th at the NJCAA Indoor Championships. And, did you have some chances, to kind of even go on after KU? Were you thinking about competing even after that?
Not really. There weren't a lot of opportunities. That was back in the early 80s then, and so there weren't a lot of sponsorships or anything, and I was really ready to move on.
Talk about Reif a little bit. He's a Hall of Fame coach that was inducted 3 years ago, as you mentioned. What was it like under his guidance?
Well, Coach did a lot of things that were a little out of the ordinary and a little ahead of their time. So it was, like I said, it was a great 2 years to spend with Coach, to spend out here at Barton. Like I said, growing up in Great Bend, I can remember when I was very young, but they actually played maybe the first year or two of basketball at Great Bend High School, their facility. So just seeing this place grow up, I think there might have been, I want to say 2,000 people attending Barton when I was here, and I think I looked at there's over 6,000 now. So that's very impressive.
That's a nice leather jacket you got too, a Barton Cougar leather jacket.
Yeah, I'm pleased that I can still get in it.
It looks good. All right, Joel, appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That is Joel Light, one of the 4 inductees of the 2019 Hall of Fame class. We'll talk with another one, Shayla Giardini, a soccer player for Lady Cougars in the late 2000s. Shayla's up next on B104.3 The Point.